Good morning, guys. We are having a little bit of a dreary morning here, getting started. So everybody's been aired, put back up, and I'm gonna walk out and check on one of my Johnny houses on the back 40. And while I'm doing that, if you can see behind me here, I don't even know if he made it in the frame, is Turbo 2. Turbo 2 is, well, he's like a 5-month-old lab, pretty small, or at least compact, really muscled up for his age. Let's see if we can get him in the frame. There he is. And his name is Turbo 2 because we started another one, Turbo 1. Both of these dogs have belonged to the landowner here at the farm. And so I'll be starting them with the idea, or starting this one with the idea that he's going to be here for the long haul. And Turbo 1 was actually a really nice dog, but did not make the cut because he was just a little too much dog. He was a little vocal, and just a little high strung, not a low arousal type of dog. And that's kind of what the landowner was looking for. You know, also needed to be a high drive dog. And so Turbo 1 has moved on to start his career as a working detection dog. And the landowner wanted to stick with the name. So Turbo 2 came from our really good friends, Eddie and Sarah at Yadkin River Pointers and Retrievers. And so many of my really nice dogs have come from them, and Eddie has this tremendous eye for picking a dog that will make just a really nice companion gun dog. Just like really nice dogs, fun to be around, easy to be around, that go out and do a great job of hunting. Plus, Eddie's favorite thing to do is hunt upland birds, and so the dogs need to have a little quest to them, have a little get out to them, and produce birds for the gun in an upland environment. And he travels all over the country hunting wild birds. And so the stock just is proven in the field. So it's not I guess the science of his selection is, does he like them? And it seems like everyone he likes turns into one I like. But all that said, I wanted to introduce Turbo 2 this way because I'm going to be starting him as an upland dog. And we're going to actually kind of give him the opportunity to become, quote unquote, a pointing lab. So we'll see if he's got it. So if there's any propensity to point whatsoever, we're going to, we're going to give him the chance to develop that, and then we will refine it. If he doesn't, that'll be fine. He can be a flushing dog. It really doesn't matter, guys, as long as he can produce birds for the gun, and it'll dictate how we hunt him as he gets older. But the landowner does like the idea of a pointing lab, but this guy doesn't happen to be off of established pointing lab lines. All that said, in my experience, most labs will have a flash point. Many labs. I don't have enough data to say whether or not it's most, but that's just my experience. So my anecdotal experience says I can get a flash point out of most labs. Many labs are going to extend that point as long as they're flushing hard flying birds on a regular basis. And then from there, we just refine it to whatever level we want to. Personally, I kind of like them if I can control the flush with maybe a whistle sit or something like that. Let me get in position where I want to shoot and then allow the dog to flush or encourage the dog to flush. It's a very, very effective meat dog strategy. So that's what we'll be doing with old Turbo here. And then, to me, the most important part of development is exactly what we're doing now. And so I'm going to just sit the camera down and kind of show you. But he's out here. He's just experiencing the world. He's exploring things. He's getting the opportunity to just exist in his environment. It's rainy, so it's not a pretty day. And puppies just need this, man. They need so much of this. I think we put way too much emphasis on hunting. So I'm going to set the camera down here. And he may knock it over. We'll see. I'll set that so you can see it. And just give you a little look at who he is and what we're doing. Good. Hey, good boy. Just want him to come to me. Normally I'll have a ball in my pocket to do a little play, but I don't today. But you can see just an extremely affectionate nature on this pup. And that's fine. So no formal training, just me squatting down, him coming over and getting lots of contact. And we hope that he finds that valuable and reinforcing. And he can go crazy and play, but he just really likes hands-on them. So I'm going to give him lots of that and encourage him kind of coming to me when I act a certain way, but also encourage him to get out and explore the world. So that's what we're doing. All right, kid.